All right, guys. So today I have a 1988 score collector set, 660 player cards, 56 Magic Motion trivia cards, um, and I'm gonna open this bad boy up today. I've had it since I was a kid, probably about 1989, 1990, something like that. It was actually given to me by my uncle, who collected thousands and thousands of baseball cards. And anyway, when he passed away, I was gifted this set. I've had it closed ever since. If you don't know anything about these baseball cards, they really came from what they call the junk wax era of the 80s and 90s. Not a lot of monetary value in them, but there is a lot of nostalgia value in a few of these cards. There are maybe something worth a little bit of value in there. Maybe Tom Glavine, Don Mattingly, something like that. I think Reggie Jackson card is in here. So, as you can see, it's still sealed in the plastic. And let's open it up and see what's inside of it. And there it is. All right. So, if we can just maybe move our camera a little bit. All right. A little hard to get open there. Ah, there we go. And wow, there it is. First time these cards have seen the light of day since they were made. So we're going to start with these guys. These came in a lot of baseball cards. If you guys collect cards, you'll know. Some of these came in every pack. They're little Magic Motion trivia cards. They always had some kind of baseball trivia on them. I actually have a ton of these. So if you look at that, you'll see it'll have like a little holographic image on it. It'll ask you a trivia question. So this one says, do you remember the Polo Grounds, July 10th, 1934? Of course, none of us were alive then. And it'll just have some trivia, great moments in baseball. Here's another one. Yankee Stadium, County Stadium. These really weren't something that was sought after. I think that they put these in the cards instead of maybe a pack of gum for some reason. To be honest, I would much rather have had the pack of gum than this. Because these really, you would get a whole bunch of cards and you would have these in them, and then they would just take up space and you wouldn't have anywhere to put them, and they wouldn't really be all that cool anyway. So, anyway, let's start at what is this? This is actually card number 99. Okay. Now, if you look at the cards, to me they're really kind of ugly. They had the purple border on them. As you can see, really no one of any kind of oh, look right there, Don Mattingly. That is one of the cards that I looked up before I opened this pack that said it could be of worth some significance, so I'm going to set that one aside. If you watched baseball during the late 80s, early 90s, you may recognize some of these players. John Kruk. Actually, there's a Kirby Puckett, if everybody remembers him or is a fan. That's cool. So I'm just going to pull a big hunk. These cards they're really in really good condition. There's another one, a Mike Schmidt. If y'all can see that, I'm going to set that one aside. So yeah, really nothing significant as far as the quality of the cards. They're just, waxy cardboard. There's nothing really standing out as far as, oh, that's a cool card. Like today, they may have, like if you get some of the Topps Chrome. See, nothing really special. There's a McGuire, But yeah, they all have that kind of ugly purplish border on them. Here's the back of some of the cards. It just has their stats, their picture. We'll set this big block aside. Now, here we're going to get into some of the different colored borders besides the purple here. Now we're going to get into the blue, which that's really about the same as the ugly purple there. And these cards are actually, to be honest, to be in a box for that long, I say they're in pretty good shape. Before I open the box up, because like I said, I've had this box for a long time, and was debating what to do about it, because like they say, there's nothing really significant in here except for a handful of cards. And people were just saying, those are cheap, don't open them, throw them away, or what have you. But I figured it would just be cool to open these up and maybe do a little bit of a reveal. Oh, look, there's another one I was looking for right there. If anybody knows Bo, there's Bo right there, Bo Jackson. There's a few Hall of Famers in here. I don't think anybody would be too excited if they had these cards or were gifted these cards. I mean, there's really nothing significant about them, like I said. But we are looking for a few. We're going to look for, I believe there's a Nolan Ryan in here somewhere. We're going to dig through it till we find it. Let me point it this way so we can all see. Dan Quisenberry. I always thought that was a cool name. Wasn't the greatest player ever. Barry Bonds. I'm gonna set that one to the side. I know there's some haters out there, but hey, there he is. He was a good player, regardless. Another huge stack out the way. And I don't know if I mentioned before, maybe I did, just really wanted to open these cards, go through them, see what was in here, see if there's anything good. Maybe so, maybe not. And they're just really taking up room. And just kind of wanted to go through and see if there's anything worth keeping. And that's another small bust of a stack. We still have the red border, as you can see. That's a little bit thick. We're about to get into the green border here, which, you know, isn't anything that really stands out either. Like I said, the cards are just plain ordinary. They're all just really, I guess, what you could call base cards. Look at that guy. Towards the end, Goose Gossage. In fact, I think I'm going to set that one to the side just because I like Goose Gossage. Still in the green borders here. Keith Hernandez, any Seinfeld fans out there? There's Tony Gwynn. Might set that one to the side. Well, Ken Griffey Sr. Mike Scott. We're about to get into the specialty cards, or the whatever you want to call them. So now we're into the yellow border. Still something a little insignificant. So this was one card that I did see. This Reggie Jackson card. Not sure. It just says a salute to Reggie Jackson. That is the back of it. That's when he played for Baltimore in 1976. That's kind of a cool card. A step up from just the base cards that are in this box. So we're starting to get into this gold, yellow, another ugly border. Here's another Reggie Jackson. This looks like this was actually maybe towards the end of the 87 season. Those are his stats on the back there. That's kind of cool. Oh, here's another Reggie. They must have did a big salute to Reggie Jackson in this set of cards, which is cool. Reggie deserves his time in the spotlight there. There's a Cal Ripken Jr., but there's another Reggie. Really young there. And I'm just really I think that I actually have one of these somewhere. So that'll be two of those. Another Reggie. And we're down almost to the end. We're gonna get into some of the other cards here. You know, this is I'm not sure. I know who Cal Ripken Jr. is, but the other two, I'm not sure who they are. A couple of rookie cards, rookie prospect cards there. Bill Buckner, for all you Red Sox fans out there. We're getting towards the end, guys. Here's a Mike Schmidt. Who we got here? There's a McGuire and Matt Noakes. I'm not sure who Matt Noakes is or was. Just going through. Now they've kind of changed. They're from a yellow to like more of a gold. Here's a Fernando Valenzuela. For those of you who remember him. Oh, here it is right here. This is one of the cards that said may have a little bit of value in it. There's a Nolan Ryan. That's a pretty good card right there. I like that. Even though it does have that ugly gold border, what do you do, right? Another Mattingly. That's a highlight card. This was a good one. One of the higher values in the set. This is Tom Glavine. This is his rookie prospect card. It's not bad. There's a Kirby Puckett highlight card. Wow, look at this guy. They don't make them like that anymore, man. Phil Niekro, he looks like he's 100 years old. Probably throwing spitballs and Vaseline all over his pants, throwing all kinds of crazy junk up there. That's crazy. You probably won't see a baseball player that old anymore. If you do, I'll be really surprised. Oh wow, Jamie Moyer. That guy pitched for like 1,000 years. There's a Mark McGuire highlights card. And And that's it, guys. That's 660 cards and what are we looking at? 56 motion trivia cards all in this box. I mean, it was a little exciting. Didn't, I knew there wasn't going to be anything of real significance or importance in this, but it was still fun to open them. Haven't really done anything like that in a long, long time. And, have some decent keepers here, maybe, like these Mattingleys, these McGuires, Puckett, Tom Glavine. There's another Mattingly, Nolan Ryan, Schmidt. I like these Reggie Jacksons. This is kind of a cool thing, especially if you are a big Reggie Jackson fan. Who doesn't like Mr. October, right? And a couple of cards that, that I thought were cool, like the Tony Gwynn. I don't know, the Goose, Barry Bonds, Bo Jackson, the Mike Schmidt. So here it is, this huge pile of cards that are, really not even worth the paper that they're printed on anymore. So, what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys.